Time, weather, and
Always.
case the various
Falling rain, gone away, and all that remains, sent from above my head, a curl of fur, pollen on my knees and hands, mountain ranges, distances of peak to the land. I don't want to forget when I'm up against it all. Sees something to remember. Pieces of fragments of a call coming bending by. The lack of fear when in midair. Follow through your skin beneath my fingerprints. I don't want to forget when I'm up against it all. Sees something to remember. When I fall in pieces of fragments of the call coming back to me a curl of
All right, welcome everyone to Caught in the Act on CFUZ. CFUZ would like to acknowledge that this live stream is taking place on the unceded territory of the Okanagan people. Caught in the Act is funded by a grant from the Community Fund of Canada, Community Radio Fund of Canada, that is. And tonight's concert features Penticton singer-songwriter Maiya Robbie. Welcome, Maiya.
Thank you. So happy to be here.
Well, that's great. It's wonderful having you here, and it's wonderful having some live music.
Yes. It's so great as a musician to be able to play some live music.
So, could you tell us a little bit about what song you just played?
Sure. That song's called Curl of Fur. I wrote it in the Rockies when I was coming back from Banff, from a trip with the band that I'm in. And it was just about wanting to, like, when you're in nature and that relationship with nature and wanting to, like, keep it, wanting to keep that feeling of inspiration and deep joy through other parts of life when things become difficult. So, yeah.
All right. Well, what do you got next for us?
Next one is Ponderosa Pines.
Oh, thank you. I love this song. Okay, can I just say something? I don't know if you remember this. Years ago, when we had the first Vinyl Fest, we had live performing artists, and you were one of them. And I just remember this song, and I always liked it. I remember from that day, it's kind of a hectic day, but I just thought that's a lovely song. And when I program stuff in Peach City Radio, our music blocks, I always pick that song just because I really like it.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah, I'm so happy to get to play it today for you and all. All right, here we go. It's a jukebox like the Ponderosa Pines. I like your smile and the way it moves when you're telling me stories in your life. I wanna build a nest between your ribs, try to keep it tidy and sing you songs in the major keys, sing you songs like this one. Oh, the power lines on the highway can't hold the kind of sparks that I hold for you. I dreamt last night I was flying by your house, and I decided to land and find you half asleep, laughing at your TV. I wish I could have stayed, spent the night, but like my life, I was moving far away from now, and so I sang a song that went something like, oh, the power lines on the highway can't hold the kind of sparks that I hold. Oh, the power lines on the highway can't hold the kind of sparks that I hold for you. It's a jukebox like the Ponderosa Pines. I like your smile and the way it moves when you're telling me stories in your life. I wanna build a nest between your ribs, try to keep it tidy and sing you songs in the major keys, sing you songs like this one. Oh, the power lines on the highway can't hold the kind of sparks that I hold. Oh, the power lines on the highway can't hold the kind of sparks that I hold for you. Thank you. You guys can't see, but there's a whole bunch of volunteers outside the door, and they are wonderful. And I don't know which camera I'm talking to exactly, but I'm talking to you all, and they are amazing. So I'm going to switch over to my electric guitar. I really am so excited to be performing live as a musician during this pandemic year. It's yes, as we all have known, it's been very difficult for everyone, and it's been hard not to play. I'm really excited to play. So I'm actually going to play a cover song now. This is a song by Don Henley. So this song became important to me in late March of last year. I just found I was listening to it on repeat, the Don Henley and a cover version as well that I really love, by Jen Grant. And I would walk down to the water near my house and just listen to this on repeat, and it just felt somehow relevant to the beginnings of the pandemic, and I don't know how to explain that, but and just became a favorite to play. Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. I feel it in the air. The summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty streets, and the sun goes down alone. Driving by your house, but I know you're not old. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair combed back and your sunglasses on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys' summer have gone. I never will forget those nights. I wonder if it was a dream. Remember how I made you crazy. Remember how you made me scream. Now I don't understand what happened to our love. Baby, when I get you back, I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. I see you walking real slow and you're smiling at everyone. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys' summer have gone. Out on the road 2 days, saw a deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. A little voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. I thought that I knew what love was. What did I know? Those days are gone forever. I should just let them go. But I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got the top pulled down and the radio on, baby. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys' summer have gone. And I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair slicked back and those Wayfarers on, baby. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys' summer have gone. Thank you. Great. I'm gonna stay on my. I'm gonna stay on this baby, but I have to change some settings. this is the part of live shows that we all remember. The musician has to tune, and then they try and talk while they're multitasking, tuning a guitar and making contact and saying funny things, which I'm not. Well, I think I'm pretty funny in real life, but when I'm trying to tune, I'm not funny. And then this guitar doesn't like capos, so this next song is called Howling, and it's one of my newer songs, and still feel like I still have a bit of a crush on it, and yeah, this is that. going to switch back to my acoustic. I feel like I want to ask how is everybody doing out there? Sending all the love. So this is a brand new song. I wrote it 3 days ago. I've only played it for one person. No, 2 people. My niece and nephew, I think, heard it. Where am I? There we go. And my best friend. I played it to her on the phone. And still just a little baby, the song. So I definitely need my lyrics just as a safety blanket, if nothing else. All right. Yeah, I don't know if it's titled yet, but I was thinking Looking Like Fire. Meet me when the world
Hey, Maya.
Hi, Ian.
So I've got some questions here for you.
Yeah.
So the pandemic, it's something, eh?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is something.
When was the last time you performed before? Like, have you done any other sort of streaming thing like this, or was it just like March 15th last year and that was that?
No, I have in the summer I did an outdoor show at like a private, well, not private, but kind of private outdoor show that someone arranged, like 'cause they wanted live music and people chipped in and stuff. So that was really nice to get to do that. And the art gallery had something outdoors. I did a set there for the Bob Ross opening. That's what that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think that's it though. Like, whereas a usual summer would be quite filled with
Yeah, we'd
music
see you all over the place.
of all and also like festivals and teaching and stuff like that as well. Like all of the different kind of elements within that. So it was a really different summer.
Yeah. Well, it's been for me a very long winter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've got a question. So the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
is there any sort of, has it been any inspiration, maybe like in songwriting?
Yeah, well, that song that I just played definitely there's kind of layers of it, but there's definitely part of it that felt, especially thinking back to last year when things felt really unknown and unstable and scary. Not that that's stopped, not that we are feeling stable and not scared, but I mean, really like the first kind of panic and unsurety that was extreme in like late March. There was definitely, I think, feeling of that in the song, but also just growing up in the Okanagan with fires and then, other elements to that one.
Yeah, we had a pretty good one last year. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No,
So inspiration-wise, and also other arts. Like I'm a musician and I'm also a visual artist and work in different things. And I think at times it's been inspiring to be at home. Not at first. I was really blocked, and then summer on, I felt like there were times where I was just really dealing with stuff, as we all are, and times where I felt actually really like sparked and excited about making art. So both is the answer.
it's actually, I was going to ask you, like that last song, I really liked it. Like that's a definite, you got to record that. And there was a moment in there where I heard this beautiful sort of Joni Mitchell sort of quality. And I was reading in a bit of information about you that when you were a kid, you could sing a whole bunch of albums. Like you could just sing the whole album.
Yeah, I mean, there were albums that I just knew front to back for sure. Me and my family, like my mom is also a musician, and we would just sing in the car or whatever. And I definitely albums and Joni Mitchell, Ladies of the Canyon, I can sing every little like lilt, and I just like I know I've mapped that album. It's definitely ingrained in me.
It's a great record. Well, and I also noticed Kate Bush, which is one of my favorites, Hounds of Love.
Yeah, Hounds of Love is up there. It's like top 5 albums for sure. I love that album.
I'm just going to ask you one more thing before if you could possibly play another song. You are thinking of recording some of your new material in this coming year?
Yeah, well, yes, I have the songs. I have songs that I really want to record, and I've always found it tricky to I prioritize recording, and so I want to make that happen, and there's a financial aspect to that. Hopefully I'll maybe be able to apply for some grants or find a way, sell lots of candles, who knows. But I have other things that also like take a lot of that dedicated. I'm also in school right now, so try and find a way. But I have an album, and I have an album's worth of songs that I deeply want to record. So
tonight so far we've had what was the last song?
Oh, Looking Like Fire.
Looking Like Fire. And before that, it was another new song, which was called Howling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Curl of Fur is not recorded yet, which is the first one I played.
Okay, so what do you have next?
Next, I was just saying to these guys, I have a hard time sticking with my set list. Next, I think I'm actually going to do a Bjork song that I really love. So this is a song called Unravel.
All right.
Ooh, I need to tune back from being in drop D, though. Yeah, and speaking of influential albums and music, I so remember first hearing Bjork when I was a young teenager. I was probably like, 13 or 14, and hearing Human Behavior and seeing that video and like, what? Like that's the bee's knees. This is not from that album that song is on, but a different one, but I love this song. Yeah, that song. It's just I love Bjork's version. I just have it in my head. It's so it was a fun challenge to figure out a way to play that acoustically, but definitely not. Definitely different than hers. I'm gonna play. So this next song is called Forest Floor, and it's a song I wrote. What do I want to say about it? This is kind of actually, I'm just gonna play it. Great. Oh, I'm going to play. Should have just stayed where I was. This is on the album that I did make called Should Have Been a Mountain. The album is called Should Have Been a Mountain. The song is called Should Have Been a Mountain. And I've told this story a lot when I'm playing live about this song, but it's that the title and the song itself comes from, I was at a live show at the Dream Cafe of Raghu Lakanathan, and I feel like I'm saying his last name wrong, Lakanathan. He's a wonderful, amazing musician, so please do check him out if you haven't already, which you might have. Also, he's in a band with Corwin Fox called Chimney Swallows. I don't think they're currently recording, but their album that they do have is incredible. Anyway, he played a song called Sugar Candy Mountain, but I misheard the lyrics for the first 2 minutes of the song, and I thought it was saying should have been a mountain, and so and then when I realized it was Sugar Candy Mountain and Should Have Been a Mountain was available, I was like, ooh, I love that, just the imagery of that, and then it grew into this song. So I'm going to play a couple more for you here. And yeah.
Are we supposed to be talking right now?
Yeah. Do you want to ask me anything?
I kind of lost track of, we were like, hey, every 4 songs we'll chat a bit. And I was just kind of like, and I'm dropping things. I'm just kind of getting into the groove here, and I lost track of time. So can I just ask you a couple more questions?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the pandemic must have had an impact on your other sort of career, your music teaching.
Mm-hmm.
So have you been able to continue with that?
Yes, I have. So I have been able to teach at the Penticton Academy of Music because I'm a vocal teacher and a guitar teacher, but a lot of my students who do guitar are also singing and getting I'm also teaching singing too. So I'm doing it all online. It's all through Zoom.
Oh, okay. And how, that must be weird.
It's weird. It's okay. It's some students find it easier than others as far as just like the format of that. But I mean, like, there's just not the technology to be able to play music together, as we all now know. And so that's really tricky because we can't actually create the music together, which has been a big part. And then I also do early childhood music education, and I have been doing a little bit of that online a couple days a week. Oh, and it has actually been going well because the music is in the home, so the parents are with their little ones making music in the home, and I'm on Zoom kind of helping facilitate that. And I'm also an expressive arts therapist, and that I've done online and in person because that can be a little bit more masked up and distanced and things like that. So so there's been kind of, my work has very much changed through the year, but I've also been lucky later on in the pandemic, things started to kind of like be able to come back. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask you, I know you as a guitar player. Do you play any other instruments?
Not in any meaningful way. I can play some piano, and I have a banjo that I like to like mess around on, and I play ukulele. Actually, I do kind of teach and play ukulele in a light way. Guitar is definitely my instrument, though.
Okay, so when you're composing, you get the guitar out, and something comes to you. Is music first, or do you have how's your sort of the process?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I guess my answer is that it changes every time, for sure. There's not like some songs just come almost like arrived, like they're just kind of funneling in, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is how this one goes. And then other ones I have to kind of work more at, and I think my most usual way is to start with the guitar first, find a melody, and I kind of I record myself and I kind of just like sing whatever comes, which is mostly nonsense, but then there'll be like little pieces of like, oh yeah, that part feels like it belongs to this song. And then I'll kind of like take that seed and see if I can develop that.
Do you ever collaborate with other writers?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, through the years, I've collaborated a lot. I'm in a band called Shane Coyson in the Short Story Long, and we, like the band itself, and so Shane's a spoken word artist in the band itself. We collaborate together to make the music with we always talk about it as kind of film scoring, like creating the mood or not creating the mood, but like amplifying the words. And then there's also been a huge amount of collaboration with all of us with lyrics and everything. So that project for the last 11 years has been like super collaborative. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I wrote a song with Tavis Weir too.
Oh,
we wrote a song together as well, and we keep meaning to. I would love to write another one with him, but yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I like him. Great player too. So
yeah.
I've seen you guys, playing live quite a few times together, and I look forward to that.
I know. Well, he moved away. He moved to the island.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
But I'll find him there and write a song with him.
Okay. Well, what are you going to play for us next?
Yeah. yeah, I'm going to try and stick to my
Stick to that set
plan.
list.
So I'm gonna play a song by Gregory Alan Isakov, and then I'm gonna switch back to the electric after this. So this is a song called "If I'm Going, I'm Gone," and it's just a song that I really love. And Gregory Alan Isakov, I think he's kind of fairly well known, but if you haven't checked him out, I think he's one of the best songwriters right now, honestly. In my humble opinion. What do I know? And again, I don't really need the lyrics, but just in case. Okay. This house, she's holding secrets. Got my change behind the bed. In a coffee can, throw my nickels in, just in case I have to leave. I will go if you ask me to, and I will stay if you dare. And if I go, I'm going shameless. Let my hunger take me there. This house, she's quite the talker. She creaks and moans. She keeps me up. And the photographs know I'm a liar. They just laugh as I burn it down. I will go if you ask me to, and I will stay if you dare. And if I go, I'm going on fire. I'll let my anger take me there. Shingles bending, shaking, back doors burning through. This house, she's quite the keeper of you. I will go if you ask me to, and I will stay if you dare. And if I go, I'm going crazy. Let my darling take me there. If I go, I'm going crazy. Let my darling take me there. Thank you. I'm going to do one more song. So thank you so much for being here, everyone who is watching and hanging out. I'm imagining like people in their houses, like just doing their thing, having this on.
Yeah, you know, if you had two, you could do another one if you want.
Oh, okay. Okay. You won't have to ask me twice. Yeah. Okay, let me like take a look at what I messed up in my set list. All right. Great. Well, I'm going to do this one. Ooh, I'm going to tune my guitar first. I'm going to do, this one is called Modern Love. It's a song of mine. Although there are other songs of that name. And actually, I was just talking to my auntie about a show called Modern Love. So this is that. And it's fun to play on the electric. It's funner to play with a band. I'm also missing that about pandemic of just playing with other people, like our Screen Doors band. We haven't played in a long time, but playing these songs, this one especially makes me really miss that band. All right. Hello, modern love. Leave me cold and wanting. I'll promise what you will. Modern love, I've heard it. Paper made and weak, a fiction I cannot believe. You won't say what you mean. You'd break this heart and then you would leave. Something is good, then it's just good for now. You'll let any wind come and take this down. All of the gold in all your golden thoughts won't make it strong if you don't know how. Hello, modern love. Think you've got it figured out, as far as I can tell. Modern love, I've heard it. If something is good, then it's just good for now. You'll let any wind come and take this down. All of the gold in all your golden thoughts won't make it strong if you don't know how. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Just again, thank you so much, Peach City Radio, for having me here and having this going, like doing this Caught in the Act thing. So I'm gonna do one more, but I want to just make sure I said that because I really mean it, and while I was thinking of it. Great. I think I'm gonna end I just had a thought in my head and it went right away. That was funny. Oh yeah, okay. I'm just gonna tune down. So I've been finding a lot of songs in drop D. Apparently that's my thing. So this is, I'm gonna kind of play two songs. I'm gonna play two songs at once with this one. So this first one is called Beloved, and it is, I guess, honestly, it's kind of a devotional song. And then I have been putting it together with another song of mine called Coming Home. So I will kind of play them together. Two birds, one stone. Who is killing birds with stones, though? Rude and not okay. As I was saying, my electric doesn't like the capo, so just pretend we're at a real live show, because remember, this happens all the time. Great. All right. Oh, my true beloved, fall asleep on my skin like the rain come storming. Wake me up to let me in. Oh, my best behavior, shine me up to be true. Waste me not, my lover. Let me find a way to you. Oh, my true beloved, fall asleep on my skin like the rain come storming. Wake me up to let me Winter's coming on strong. The same old sounds of boots and of broken hearts. Filling the city with cold. The birds in the backyard quiet to hear the storm. winter's coming on strong, and you so far away. How will I keep you warm? Don't build a fire without me. I'm coming home. You'll pull my belt down. I'll make us scarves out of our love. We'll keep this whole place warm. We'll light up the streets with the promise of what's next with these sounds of
Thank you, Maiya.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me play to humans.
This has been Caught in the Act with Maiya Robbie, and Caught in the Act is we have a fund. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. We have a grant from the Community Radio Fund of Canada, which has been able to make this possible. So thank you so much for coming tonight, and tune in. We have another one coming up quite soon, do we not?
Who's up next?
Good question. Chloe Davidson.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. Chloe Davidson is up next. That is great news.
And
Fantastic.
I'd like to thank the Fourth Meridian for making this a great venue.
What an amazing space in the Cannery. If you haven't been, Fourth Meridian, oh my goodness. There's a huge room back there. It is full of just legitimate treasures. Treasures. Go get them.
Beautiful stuff. So thanks again for everyone, and tune in again.
I sometimes say I am. I only am when I let go of who I am. 'Cause all of this is all of this, all of this is all of this, and all of this is limitless. And all of us are all of us, all of us are all of us, and all of us are limitless. are just the things that I've realized. And these melodies, well, they're an honest mystery. But then again, I think that is everything. All of this is all of this, all of this is all of this, and all of this is limitless. And all of us are all of us, all of us are all of us, and all of us are limitless. All of this is limitless.